In a typical market in Uganda, one is able to find a variety of foodstuffs, including matoke, Irish potatoes, onions, tomatoes, rice, among others, all sourced locally. So one would imagine that everyone has the food they need. On the contrary, studies show that about 10 million Ugandans are food insecure, with 26% of children below 5 years stunted, while 64% of children attend school on empty stomachs. Despite the need, Uganda continues to register increased food loss, with the United Nations Programme on Food Waste report of 2021 showing that Uganda throws away 4,546 metric tons of waste food annually. Stakeholders in the food sector, under the umbrella of the Food Rights Alliance, believe it's high time the government designs a clear strategic plan on how food can reach those in need to save lives and also increase the income of farmers.
Because if you have food on your farm and it is rotting there, you are not getting economic profit out of it. And you would have more money if you had more market for your food.
The food rights activists are demanding that a deliberate and clear strategy is put in place to avoid food loss and end food insecurity. Among their proposals are the establishment of regional food silos and the relevant infrastructure.
That you can transport food and it is okay, it remains well preserved from maybe Karamoja to Shema district when it is not spoiled. That you can have cold storage systems that can transport vegetables from northern Uganda to western Uganda. And all these are systems that have to be actually planned for by a country. You have to have an enabling environment to enable investors to invest in this infrastructure.
For example, if you're growing a lot of food, a lot of bananas, so to say, can you add value to that banana? I've seen in Mbarara where smallholder farmers are making cakes from banana. They're banana flour actually. They're doing banana flour. So just imagine with your amount of redundant bananas being able to have a technology that can make banana flour. It will be easier to transport that banana flour to Karamoja than transporting, say, batches of matoke.
Now it's high time we have regional food bankers which can keep cereals, which can keep pulses, which can keep legumes. So maize harvested in let me say Kasanda or Mubende can be kept maybe in a region. If they are one central region, eastern region, you have a banker. So even if Karamoja is hit by hunger, you don't need to appeal to all the bank. The first priority or the first kind of rescue is the regional banker. Just go to Teso, you go any regional banker there, pick maize, pick any food you kept, supply Karamoja.
The activists have not only tasked government but also farmers. They believe there is a lot farmers can do as well and end food insecurity in the country.
For example, like farmer groups, there are areas with farmer groups which you find farmers congregate themselves, sell food as one to maximize profit, but also to reduce the losses that are incurred. So some of these are systems that can be utilized to benefit both you, the farmer, but also benefit the consumer.
As government embarks on developing policies and systems, farmers have also been urged to be intentional while practicing agriculture. The quality of food, post-harvest handling as well as storage have been cited as some of the major factors that have caused food loss in the country. Uganda Food Rights Alliance believes such bottlenecks can be cleared when farmers take them into consideration from the initial stages without being caught offside.
You know that 3 months down the road, I'll be producing maize. The seeds I planted maybe 150 days back to be food now, to be harvested. And after harvesting, if it's in bulk, where am I going to sell it? Because we're not talking about beyond just consumption. Where am I going to sell it? Okay. If I don't get a good market, how will I keep it? Have I bought, let me say, pix bags where I'll keep this food? have I bought taplins where I'll keep this food? So that when it dries, you don't need again to rush for where is my old taplin? You already prepared where to dry maize, even to prevent aflatoxins. You know,
Uganda's food exports like maize, milk, sugar, among others, have recently been on the spot, with countries like Kenya and South Sudan rejecting them, citing poor quality. This has in the end cost farmers money as well as the country. Ramson Muhire, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.